disregards science. Could you just sort of give me your take on that?
Yeah, that's not at all the case. Look, the president has a number of experts. He takes the consultation of each, and then he decides what is best to move forward. The president regularly talks to the doctors. I'll give you an example. Just last week, there was a study that came out, and I said, "Oh, here's what Dr. Birx is saying," and he said, "Go ask Dr. Fauci what he thinks too." So he actively seeks the consultation of the medical experts, and all of that's experts on the task force committee, from Dr. Hahn to Birx, Fauci, all of them. But he ultimately makes the decision as to how to move forward. After all, he was elected by the American people to do just that.
And just one follow-up.
Yeah.
Is he at odds with Dr. Fauci over this issue of schools?
So on the issue of schools, as he said, they have differing viewpoints. That's clear. The president wants to see those schools reopen and do so safely. Dr. Fauci, I would note, he ultimately clarified his testimony on the matter of schools, and he says that school reopening is not tied to vaccines. So Dr. Fauci did clarify that point, but they definitely have differing opinions on this, and the president noted that himself yesterday.
Okay,
yes.
Was the White House aware of the warrant for Chairman Burr before it was served?
I have no information on that. I would refer you to Chairman Burr's office.
Does the White House have a reaction, though?
I would refer you to Senator Burr's office.
Does the White House have a procedure in place in case Speaker Pelosi does come in and shake hand if the president?
Can you, sorry, what were you saying?
Does the White House have a procedure in place in case Speaker Pelosi needs to come in if the president and vice president are incapacitated because of the coronavirus?
That's not even something that we're addressing. We're keeping the president healthy. We're keeping the vice president healthy, and they're healthy at this moment, and they'll continue to be.
But is
Yes.
that something you guys should be considering there have been
The president's healthy, the vice president's healthy, and I think that's something all reporters should be celebrating, and the American people as well.
On this issue of schools, Kayleigh, so in Dr. Fauci's testimony, he was talking about how it would have to be a regional and not homogenous approach. So some regions might be in a different place than others. Does the president share that view that some regions might not be able to open schools?
With regard to school opening, you said?
School opening.
Yeah, so I didn't see those exact comments from Dr. Fauci, but based on what you're sharing with me, it sounds much like our governor-led approach, that we've devolved power to the governors, as is directed by federalism. They make the decisions, so you are going to have different decisions being made, but the president does want to see schools reopen.
But if like a region's having an outbreak, or if the governor doesn't feel they're in a position to open schools, does the president support that?
Well, the president has said that there will be so-called embers as we open. There will be small outbreaks that we're ready to address when we see those and put them out. Dr. Birx was telling me there was one recently in Iowa, and it was a big success story because we were able to go in, stop that outbreak at its point. But what I would note is Dr. Birx shared with me yesterday that we are seeing an inverse correlation between mobility and new cases. So as mobility, and she showed me a graph in Miami and another one in Atlanta, as mobility is going up, thus reopening, we're seeing cases come down in those areas. So that's encouraging to see those numbers thus far, and we hope that that trajectory continues.
Kayleigh, with the latest unemployment figures today, what is the White House's current position on a phase 4? And does the president support having sort of a $3 trillion figure as Speaker Pelosi has suggested?
Well, we certainly do not support the Pelosi bill full of Democratic wishes, like giving direct payments with American taxpayer dollars to illegal immigrants. That's unacceptable. As for plans for phase 4, the president said he's taking his time and being thoughtful about this. These are American taxpayer dollars. We've pumped trillions in already, so he's taking his time to think about the most thoughtful way to go about a phase 4. He's open to it. He's mentioned the payroll tax as a good example of something that he'd like to see in there. Not a condition, but certainly something he'd like to see, and he's open to it, but taking his time.
But what's
Does
the
the
holdup?
unemployment figure today sort of lead to any more urgency on that, or does he still feel he's got some time?
He's taking his time. We've pumped trillions into the economy. He wants this country to reopen, and we've seen many states take steps to doing that. Florida's doing it successfully at the moment, and so are some other states. And look, we had both a Democrat governor in yesterday and a Republican governor who are looking to safely reopen their state. People want to get back to work. So I have to go because we're heading out to Owens and Minor. We're about to leave here in short order, and I hope you all will pay attention to that. It is a revolutionizing of the strategic stockpile that you will see on full display.
Just real quick, any more positive takes in the White House